Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Edain Mod. I know it has been a while. I was hoping it could last a little bit longer, but as circumstances are changing, I unfortunately need to also go with that change. So we're back to Edain Mod for a short while before things change again. Goblins and more goblins, okay. So, we're on the Naodline map for no real reason against a hard random AI, because again, for no real reason. Just mainly because of current restrictions are being changed, so it's going back to a more regular lockdown. And it becomes more difficult for me to record using my normal recording station. So, for a while, I won't be recording using my normal recording station. I will have to go back to what I did back in middle of April, up against some Lodgerus. Huh, that could be interesting. I've not actually played against some Lodgerus in a long time. Oh, didn't want to do that. This should be interesting then. Ooh, how am I going to kill them? But anyway, so for a while, as I've mentioned in the Mountain Blade videos, I will be taking a step away from my normal recording station to record back on my laptop. Schedule will be a lot more shady. I'm not sure when I'll record videos regularly or not. If I'll just do it on an on-off schedule. But I do plan to keep making more videos. I'm not planning to go on a big break like I did last time. I do want to keep making more videos. It's just the quality of them and the content for them will be different. And I haven't decided exactly how. Whether I play new games. I definitely I imagine I'll be doing some more Age of the Ring again. Because that's what I was mainly doing last time. It was a major lockdown. Yeah, this is all food for thought. Nothing guaranteed, although it's more than likely will happen in that way. I just have yet to decide whether or not it's advantageous for me to keep trying to record, even though I won't have a microphone and I will be using my laptop. Just it is just me contemplating if everything will be fine as it is or not, which I think it should be fine. It should be fine. If I manage to survive going through it before, I can go through it doing it again. It's just going to be something that some people aren't going to be happy about. Me having to do it because obviously rules are rules for a reason. I can't disobey the rules, because otherwise it only just rubs off worse on me. And yeah, that's not really what I want to be imposing upon. Naodline Mod actually does do stuff. They do make troops. Yeah, make sure he dies. Don't let that Lawmaster live. Okay, back to focusing on gameplay. So Angmar, gone for the normal Thrallmaster route with Hwaldar. Just full on spam Thrall units. Make them stronger with Hwaldar every time he strikes. And just kill any big important units with Drablin. Because they won't be able to fight back. That's the best thing about Angmar's elites. They aren't, well, not elites, but Angmar's, Imlogis' special units, they really can't fight back very well. And they're super susceptible to taking damage from anything. Down they go, and let's go back to protect that. And then, eventually I will go into Men of Cardoom and such, that's why I built the Dark Iron Forge. But for now, I think I'm going to build some more smelters. Yeah, building Barrow Whites against Imlogis is a bad move. I don't recommend it, personally. Because Imlogis units are so healthy, and they actually do a lot of damage too. They're not like a mix of one or the other. They are a complete balanced mix. And Hwaldar, ooh. It's not good. It's not good if you're wounded. Yeah. Angmar, I think, is definitely my favourite faction right now. Or, sorry, no, not my favourite, but the faction I can play the best with. I definitely feel my strength shines when I'm playing as Angmar. My strengths really do just come out well when playing as this grand faction. Because it has a strong mix of early game and late game, upgraded units, elite troops, special units. It just has a nice mixed palette. You don't ever have too much of one thing. Let's build the outpost. And close the gates. Need to open them again to let in the tribute carts. Build another Hillman village. The Hillman villagers give our Hillman extra damage up to 25%. Can't deny, that's some pretty good value. In fact, no, don't build that because I want to go into the garrison tower here. And then expand down over here. Hollinden's actually, to say it's such a small map, it's actually got a lot of build slots. A lot of build slots. Very good. Very good map to do stuff on. Yep, build the last of the Hillman villagers. And then, oh yeah, another thing that makes Angmar good is just the easy ways to get cash injections through tribute carts. It really does complement the early game by having that. It's why I liked Gondor and Arnor so much as well, because they can use Denethor or Malbeth to get quick econ very quick when it's necessary for them. Which I do like. Having the ease of access to economy is so important in a game like this. So when you can get a big amount of it almost instantaneously by basically following your campaign mechanics or gameplay mechanics even. I don't know why I said campaign, but still, it does definitely help. Let's put a second Hall of the King's Men down here, so we have another place where we can make our thralls and eventually our Men of Kharndoom. No more tribute carts for now, so close the gates. I say that in about 5 minutes. In fact, sooner or later there'll be another tribute cart. So I'll have to open them again. Because they can't go through postern gates. And yeah, Imlodge seems to have just stopped. They've had their fill, and now they've just seemed to have stopped. Not sure if they just locked themselves, barricaded themselves in or not. Yeah, they should have a barracks. They are making troops. Ah, well. This is why I don't normally fight against them large race. It's one of the factions that has a kind of mini glitch and doesn't know how to fight. It's really weird. They don't know how to use all their build plots, and they just kind of fail in their main duties. Build up that Hall of the King's Men. Make a bunch of Thrall Masters. Get a postern gate over here, and build some more Thrall Masters over here, and just jump in. But yeah, it's weird that for some factions they do hardly anything, but then other factions like Isengard, they throw literally everything against you. They throw the Vaders give you absolutely no quarter. They build siege equipment, they build elite infantry, they give them all their upgrades. It really feels dumb. I mean, Imlodge just has upgraded their buildings, so they do actually know how to do that. So that's one step in the right direction. Then there's other things like the dwarves, which currently break the game when they do stuff. They actually just break the game. The game just stops and crashes for no real reason. It's really odd. I'm sure the Edain Mod is working on ways to fix that, since I think single player Edain is basically the only real form of Edain that's played currently. Age of the Rings kind of taken its turn. It's had its time, but I think actually they're starting to fall behind a bit. I think there's just after a time when there's just nothing else that can be done to a mod, it just falls behind and eventually gets forgotten. But when a mod has different problems and progressions that are modular, not just one big expansion all at once that changes almost everything, it makes the game more entertaining. It gives it more freedom. It gives it more originality. Which is what they've done with... I feel like that's kind of what they're doing with Edain. With Age of the Ring, it feels exactly the polar opposite. They only make expansions for new factions. They don't add any new patch notes, any different things like that, because obviously they don't have the Edain installer. They have to download, re-download everything again, which does feel a bit off balance. And then there's Divide and Conquer, where they say they're making regular updates, but actually they just do one massive update after about a third of the year's gone. And again, that feels exactly what Age of the Ring does, which is why I've kind of turned away from Divide and Conquer as well. But anyway, this was a very quick video. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed. And yeah, just keep a note that in the future there won't be as much content, and it will be without a microphone for a while. This isn't guaranteed to stay like this long. I don't know how long this is going to stay for. It could be a week, it could be a month, it could be until New Year's. I really do not know what is going to happen. I'm just going to have to take every day as they come and find out what happens when the time comes. But until then, ta-ta for now.